Hello everyone and welcome back to Fablehaven Knock on the Coffin Lid, the Nightmares of Melinus. Now available on the PlayStation and the Xbox. Congrats to the developers for their console release. I know they were working for that for a while. And there may be scheming beginning for Red Boon's next title. Whatever it is, whenever it is, I'll be there. But Knock on the Coffin Lid isn't done yet, neither from their perspective or ours, because today we are challenging the Demon. Like in Shadow indicates the order in which to play cards. Upon disobeying, receive 8 bleeding. Upon obeying, restore 8 health. Fighting who you are, or are you coming to terms with your dark side? Fun fact, in early access, I was first on the leaderboard for this one. Not sure how it happened, but it did. I have the screenshot to prove it, and I'm never going to forget it. Today we'll be playing with the Elevated Madman. It only makes sense that if we're fighting with ourselves to be a little mad about it. At the end of the turn, if HP is less than 50%, take 1 extra turn and gain 3 strength. With this one, we'll be playing with our HP a lot, so I think it makes the most sense. At the beginning of the journey, the demon will meet a merchant. At the end of the journey, the demon will get back what he once lost. What demon? What merchant? What owner? Go meet the merchant. We'll figure it out from there. Meet the merchant. Am I the demon then, or what? Well, you're not a merchant, or an owner, but I'm not a demon either. That's what the card calls you. Go meet the merchant. Fine, whatever you say. If you've been enjoying the Teto shenanigans and the fulfillment of prophecy, feel free to like the video. It does help out the channel. So where do you think this merchant is? We want some talents? We want more HP. More HP, more good. The card predicts that Bjorn will receive a task from one of the vendors in the frontier. Okay. One of the vendors. Do I have to figure out which one it is? Well, I can hit... it's one at a time, huh? Well, this leads to a question mark, so I guess I'll take him. Give it a shot. Now, as Madman Bjorn, we, of course... Okay, wants me to play this. Sure. The downside, of course, is that by playing these cards as Madman, we... I guess I played something in the wrong order. We lose strength. So, in a way, this is not an ideal class for this. Unless we upgrade or get rid of these, which is always possible. But... Remember. This should be fine. We can also just kill the enemy. You know? That's the beauty of Bjorn. I think if you wanted to be super ideal here, combat could be good. These cards are always quite delicious. I like also AoEs. The boar leg. I completely lost my train of thought again. Wow. I'm doing great. I ran out of drinking water. Exhausted with thirst, I came across a dirty, fetid puddle. Fortunately, in the guise of a wolf, the world around is quite different. Wolves don't know what disgust is. Look at the bottom of the puddle. This is... I pulled a strange object out of the puddle. The water became completely muddy. It was impossible to drink. The same guys came out of the forest. They wanted to know why the hell I was fumbling in a puddle. Show them the thing without a name. Hey, I lost that. No, you didn't. What if it really is his? Are you kidding me? If it is, he knows how to use it. Have I... What? So, the thing without a name, we've encountered this before. I'm going to ignore that. In the Melinus challenge. So we can ignore the card and, stack a bunch of bleed, and then we can play a card and heal in the right order. That's kind of my plan. Good plan? Probably not. So I won't be able to play this. Or if I play this, I won't be able to play this, but that's okay. We won't draw enough to get to this Curse of Lycan, so... Oh, right. I was going to do this as Stray. I think this as Stray would be really easy. But, obviously we just played Stray, so that's what I was going to say earlier. Oh, I forgot. Lost the train of thought. First recording of the day. I got to get the gears turning. They turn slowly sometimes. I am on a bit of a time limit this time, though, which is always unfortunate, but I'll do my best to do right. Die. Nice.
Oh, but why? Oh, why?
I couldn't remember if the damage resistance would eat that for some reason. The nameless thing. Now, we know from Vanitas that this explodes. I wonder if it's going to be the same thing. Bjorn found something at the bottom of the puddle. Now he needs to take that thing to the merchants. So, in the Vanitas challenge here, Tarot, the nameless thing, if you brought it to a merchant, they would just take it and that would be it. Like, they'd give you 200 gold or whatever. Like, this thing is too dangerous to be out in a society. Blah, blah, blah. Here you go. Not playing that.
Life is coming
But the actual conclusion to the prophecy was to bring it to the demon of illusion. One of the demons. Oh no, I'm taking 20 damage. Whatever will I do? Okay, that guy's dead. Oh, he's taunted. How maddening. We'll heal up. Play those cards. They don't do nothing. An interesting reaction, huh? This challenge also could be really good for the Crimson set if we can find it. If you rub the nameless thing, something will happen. That's true. Something will happen. I don't think it's going to be a good thing, though. I think I'm skipping this. Got dwarf meat. Restore 30% of health, gain 5 armor. Can only be used in Lycan form. Interesting. 2 elves had captured a dwarf somewhere and were dragging him back to their camp. For some reason, one of them thought I'd be eager to help take that fat guy to the outpost, but I'm not. I told them to get lost and continued on my way. You would not help the elves even upon pain of death, would you? No. Alright. Talk to him. It seems it was the wrong pool. What? At least the merchant said that the weird thingy does not belong to him. What a twist! Was it the wrong ruts or the wrong merchant? Oh, I don't have any other puddle in mind. What did you say this thing looked like? I can't describe it. I can't even in any way name it. Where should I look for its owner? I don't think it should be too difficult. Really? Such a thing cannot belong to a farmer or a robber, right? Such a special thing needs a master to match it. That wasn't really helpful. Anything interesting here? This is kind of cool. This is kind of cool. I wonder if this would affect the healing from... Can't really afford the armor bit. So this would affect the healing from the tarot. That's pretty spicy. Wait, hold on. We'll drop run potion to cut 1 card. Nice. Who needs defense? What Bjorn found at the bottom of the puddle does not belong to the merchant. Its true owner must be found. Okay. I think it's a demon. Since both of the... Okay. This is either going to explode and kill me, I really want to see what happens. Science. Oh. Oh, it stunned him. Interesting. Okay. Cool. I was really afraid to touch it because I remember what happened to Sigismund. But, cool. I don't want to play that. Ocean of blood. Nice. GG. Slow and steady wins. Yes, unexpected turn. The race. The ability to control werewolf is good in all Bjorns. 2 dwarves were dragging a huge chest. When they saw me, they did not throw down their load to rush into battle, as is their custom. 2 of them stayed to watch the trunk, and 1 came toward me. Well, that was his fatal mistake. I started to take the chest away from the dwarves. Yoink.
The dwarves consider themselves the masters of the frontier, but for everyone else, they are treacherous invaders.
Probably get rid of this guy as soon as we can. And it'll just stun you.
Take a rest and calm down.
So it deals a little bit of damage to me, but deals more damage to them and stuns them. It's actually pretty good. Not bad at all. You are poisoned and bleeding, good sir. Are you sure you want me to come over there? Because I will. Exposed. Death. The inescapable end. Bleed me, I don't care. We do have 6 bomb somehow. And 8 spirit. I don't want to play that card. I want to play this and win. I suppose Shapeshift would have won too. I have relieved the dwarves of their heavy burden. Yes, indeed. Ooh, another shift. We'll take it. The Robber's Armor. Sure. Robber's Armor. The Robber set is great with Bjorn just because more attacks that it generates means more damage. Having noticed from a distance 3 short, bearded men saddled their fly-speckled goats and moved towards me. They almost killed me with their appearance, but I somehow managed not to die of laughter. My reaction annoyed the brave short creatures. They scowled, spurred their coursers, which rushed at me, cheerfully shifting their hooves. Hey, down with the elves. I mean, I don't disagree with you. You know that, right? We're in, you're in similar company. Oh, I need to pay attention to this. Maybe it's 9 healing. So that's dead to bleeding. I don't want to play this. So I'll play this instead. It's gonna hurt quite a bit.
The means don't matter.
Okay, that's 52 damage. That's fine.
He died on his own. It's not your fault.
No, don't take this credit away from me, Mortis. I killed him. Game, I don't want to play that. Are you mental? Okay. Thanks for the healing. It is 9. Nice. The circle of life. Really helped me out here. Heal. Nice. Cool. Impatience is exceptional. This is okay. Ooh, the Provoker's Mask? Yes, please. The Troll's Helmet. I think I'll take the... Palm playing 3 attacks, draw a jab, and we get the Cautious attack. Block on Bjorn, huh? That's an unusual one. You can take the Provoker's Mask. And I guess we can take this because nothing else matters. Now, one of the great things about Batman is we do start with instinctive cards, so we don't have to worry too much about that. If at all. I would like Impatience to be at draw 4 attacks. I want my deck to be Aggression. This doesn't end the thing, does it? I believe this is for the Imp Mother, right? So I don't really need to do it? I could be wrong. Could very easily be wrong. Double damage! When the troll tamer ordered his pet to attack me, saliva started dripping from the furry monster's mouth as if it had been offered a meat pie for dinner. Just wait, buddy. I'll feed you. A knuckle sandwich!
Trolls are the most innocent victims of war. But you hardly think about
Huh.
that when one of these monsters is coming at you.
It's true. Alright. I believe I triggered his fury, yeah. I'll smash ya! I'll eat ya! I'll cut you up! I'm ignoring you, Mama Melenis. That was how I found the, I had to go back to try and find the video that this was for early access, and I remembered what I called it, which is Mama Melenis guided me to first place. But that's how I found it. Alright, so that guy's going to kill his pet here. And now, there's a way to make the troll attack him, but I don't remember. It's an achievement. I have it, but... Hello, Carousel. Blade, we'll just heal up real quick. Nice! Draw a card when playing... We don't have any ferocious cards. Trigger scarring, blah, blah, blah. Upon gaining gold, gain 1 block. This is all garbage! With all your might, it could be okay. We're not really building a scarring. I think I'm going to skip those. If I've learned anything from Monster Train 2 recently, it's thin deck, thin deck, thin deck. I think it has 1+5 strength. The Amulet of Lightning is so sketch on Bjorn. Troll meat. Wow, I'm eating a whole bunch of meat. Gain 2 balm. I wonder if that balm is permanent. Burden comes to hand, gain 2 strength. If I had the cursed booties, this would be fun. Because it's just strength. But I don't. No booties? It's just improved instinctive. Okay. That's what all through... Garbage. Actual trash upgrade. Without any regret, I left the place I used to consider my home. I could not wait to get to the Crimson Steps as soon as possible. I had a good time there last time. The honest orcs are more to my liking than the two-faced elves. So I think we're just going through the Crimson Steps like a normal run. Yep. So you know what that means, team? Question mark? Are we full question marking, or do we just go to the elixir because it's the elixir? We go to the elixir. The Oblivion herb is called that for a reason. Orc shamans prepare the elixir of oblivion from it. The secret to make the elixir is that it's not poisonous, whereas the herb is. Pick the herb for the elixir. So I'm gonna go visit the shaman. It might not be a bad idea. Eat the herb in lichen form. Oh. Ah, the noise! I stuffed my wolf stomach with the grass without consequence for my body, but not for my mind. I came to my senses close to the northern gate. I could not remember for the life of me how I got there. Don't do that again, okay? I don't want to myself. Wait a minute, I'm about to skip the whole map? I wouldn't say I'm strong. Ooh, that's good. Huh. That was not ideal. Oh, that was not ideal! I mean, I guess Bite Armor's pretty good. We can equip this for now. I can't use this anymore, unfortunately. Ah, alright. You hate to see it. Well, we know what it does now. That's the whole point of going to question marks. You figure out what it does, you knock it off the list of many things. There are so many achievements in this game. I used to have almost all of them at like 72 or something, and now I don't think I have even half. Early in the morning, the orcs gathered on top of a cliff to teach a goblin how to fly. At least that's how I described the scene I saw at dawn. I decided to watch the scene to the end to find out if they would succeed. It did not work out very well. Not only did the goblin crash, but a bag full of elixirs crashed with him. A puddle of blood mixed with all sorts of potions was spreading beneath the corpse. The orcs do not even have the brains to think of searching him before the flight. I'll have to tell those half-wits next time. Drink from the puddle. I felt a surge of strength. Ooh, did I just get strength for that? Alright, so either... Well, I don't have the choice yet. A bunch of orcs attacked a goblin camp and began crushing them. I cannot stand by and watch the strong beat the weak. I'm tempted to get involved. However, the weak ones in this situation were the orcs, because the last surviving goblin turned out to be monstrously strong. I joined the fight on the side of the orcs. 240, wow.
You've acquired a taste.
Actually, what's more troublesome here is not... not his health, but his ward. Although I have 12 strength right now because of the amulet and the drinking from the pond, the puddle. The puddle of random potions. Which, by the way, don't recommend that. Are you nimble? You're not nimble. Great.
Won't your armor rust from the blood?
Will it? I don't think it will. Unfortunately.
He tried.
Wow, that went really well. The orcs were shocked by the strength of the scrawny little goblin. They would really like to know where he gets his power from, and, by the way, so would I. But there's no one to ask anymore. We'll ask next time. Probably. Deal 5 damage. Upon taking damage from attacks, damage deals increased by 4. Could be fun. No. The weakness sword is actually really good. Now the question is, do I grab worms or do I go to the town? The town is a good place to spend money. Alright. There's also 11 events here. A greedy goblin promised to take me to a real goblin town, and, which is more important, to bring me back safely from there. The tour was going to be unforgettable. I knew perfectly well that for the sake of money, the goblins are ready to go all warm and fuzzy, so the risk was rather minimal. Whether I even needed it all was another matter. Among the local attractions, which had been suggested by the guide, I was interested in 3 places: the Goblin Idol, the shop, the training camp. No one was forcing me to stick to the tourist routes. I went to the camp. I believe this is an upgrade. I hope it's more than 1 upgrade. Cool. It's at least 2. Alright. So for 200 gold, we got 2 upgrades. That's not bad. In fact, you know, I'm going to use this camp to remove a card. You know what I'm removing. We don't need defense. I thought I had earned the orcs' respect in the end, but it backfired. As a final test of my prowess, they set a huge armadillo upon me. Alright, I get acceptance or death. Only an idiot would be proud of my place. All these orc trials too greatly resemble mockery. Ah, the good old armadillo. Not playing that. Still not playing that. I'll play it. Look at all your bleeding. You can do nothing before my bleeding. I guess we'll gain some scarring just in case. I am being poisoned, which does suck. We have a potion of purification. Just in case. I'm not playing that. Ooh, I should have shifted out of the form, though. Don't do it. Okay. I have to shift down here. Which really sucks. Guess we're healing. GG. I just bled him to death.
He drowned in his own blood.
Nice. No. Blood thinning could be good. Is it ideal? 1 damage per each card. HP. Wait a minute. Does this count when I play an order? I don't know. So for the sake of science, I'll take that. Bone claws. No. I don't think I want any of this. Yeah, I don't. Take the magic route here. 12 armor. Amusing. Good. Ah! Sure, we'll take it. Why not? The orcs will change their minds about capturing the Northern Gate when they see what's going on there. After that, the Crimson Steppes will seem to them a quiet and peaceful place. The Hungry Demon, really? I mean, I went the right way, I'm glad. Unless, is it both of the demons? It just depends. Well, let's find out. More fire means less heresy. Oh, 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 oh. I'm bleeding.
Ocean of blood.
Little Akko Taco here.
A breather.
Thankfully, we never, fucking ow! Never drew any of those Curse of the Lycan. That's cool.
Now that's strength.
Healing.
Their deaths bring you.
I think we
closer
win
to your goal.
without taking more damage. Nice. Ah, fusion. They've nerfed fusion so hard. Maybe chosen the hero and target and restore. Remember fusion instinct knife? Good old days. Orc's helm. It's basically the same thing. It's like a worse provoker's mask. Well, I don't know about worse. It's just a different type of provoker's mask. Do I want this or do I want the poisonous armor? Whatever. One of the demons decided to kill me by destroying my nervous system. He did not attack, but tagged along with me and kept repeating monotonously, "Give me this and I'll give you something else in return." He didn't seem to know any other words. Of course, I could not endure it for too long. Nice. Wow. First try. It seems the demon got exactly what he wanted, and I got my reward. You found the owner of this accursed thing. Yes, it turned out to be not as difficult as I thought at first. That is weird. What exactly? I still have some questions. Well, I understood everything. The owner of the thing without a name is the Hungry Demon. What other questions can there be? Demon's Wish. Talent. At the start of a turn, set the cost of cards in hand to 0 before playing. Okay. All that's left is to make this prediction come true is getting rid of the automaton. That went stupendously well. It could not have gone better. Actually. I somehow finagled my way. I want this, for sure. 10 health when losing HP, gain 1 strength of 5 block. Done. I ordered correctly without knowing it. I came to the right half of the zone without knowing it. Life is good. I want to test this.
They washed with their own blood.
19. Did it count? It might have actually counted. Okay. Also, the damage I took from poison... Yeah, it's giving me bleed. Nice. I don't know what that did. I don't think it did anything. Oh. Oh, there we go. Okay, so see, this could actually be a problem.
You're
Well,
brimming over with power.
Did it only... So it only affected the cards that were in my hand. That's interesting. So the reason this could be a problem is because of transformation. We need to spend the notches to get out of the form. Need more as I'm talking. So if everything costs 0, we're not leaving the form. But it does save me a lot of HP. Demonic Claws. Attacking in werewolf form, inflict 1 exposed. Enemies attacking in elf form and gain 1 exposed. I've always wanted to try the demonic set, but it's always so sketch. Every time. Ingvar's court mage directly participated in Sigismund's unholy masses. The two of them communicated with the Inquilines together and traded their lost souls. I saw it with my own eyes. So I was not surprised to meet the court mage in his current form. In exchange for all my gold, he promised to create a spell that would crush Sigismund. Either he was bluffing, or poor Sigismund actually had no allies left. The madman was left all alone. We started by choosing the target for the spell. Me. What will the main effect of the spell be? It will be healing. What will the additional effect be? Balm, I guess. I wanted to cleanse. What will the cost be? The lose HP. Restore 4 health and inflict 4 balm on the hero. Upon playing, lose 3 health. Okay. Did they nerf that, or did I just get really unlucky? But anyway, I should have cut that. We'll try a strong bite for science. Well, team, this is probably the weakest I have ever felt going into one of these. So, yeah. I'll eat this before the, during the Sigismund fight to test out if it, persists. During the first moments after seeing me, Sigismund was stunned, but he quickly pulled himself together, and the nasty grin returned to his foul face. What a fool I was. How can one trust a man with such a face? I was ready to give my life protecting him. Well, now, Sigismund was guarded by some demonic mess, and it felt much nicer for me to kill him, rather than to protect him. I've made a slight mistake, but that's okay.
A taste for buffs.
Expose, lacerate. So if I adapt here... Well, wait. If I adapt it, I draw the beast card, but that would be it. Also, just for the record, I am aware how batshit mental it is for me to... Okay, it does count. How batshit mental it is for me to go into this with the Provoker's Mask. I recognize that. But that doesn't change anything. Do I dare? Probably try it. Okay. Play this first. Ignore the demon. Do we want to inflict bleeding or spirits?
Whoa.
We want spirit because we want to heal. I don't know if spirit is affecting the tarot thing. I should test that. So will this heal me for how much? So it'll be 16. No. I figured that'd be a little strong. Wait, is that even not heal, or was that just full health? It's hard to say. Uh-oh. This will be fine. We just kill him this turn, right now, draw the goods. I do need to try and get exposed, thank you. Alright, we're taking 40, a lot. My real goal is that we don't take, we don't get an actual curse here. Okay, so we're gonna eat the troll meat. That'll give us some balm. We can play this in order. Just kidding. Really? Okay, fine. I mean, I still have 36 strength, even in Lycan form, which is quite unheard of.
How many more are there?
Do I have any bird cards left? I don't think so.
Why
fine.
do you need so much?
Because killing sick is... I hate playing by rules. Not only does the shadow of a lichen order me around, but the automaton also has its own rules. I'm really curious to see how this is going to counteract it. I'm going to drink the potion now. Ooh, that's 60%. Alright, well, you're going to eat the boar leg now. I wish I had booties, but classic Fabrun, no booties. Let's begin. Will the Demon's Wish save me? If the hero is bleeding at the start of a turn, all automaton parts gain 1 evasion. That sucks. That sucks a lot. Man, so Impatience, I could have played it. It just would have done nothing. Because, ooh, weaken. Okay. Well, I know what we're going after. Okay. It burnt my skill, which is nice. I guess we're obeying it for now. To expose. I could cleanse myself here. Gonna burn a random card. Deals double or damage and doubles a random card's cost before playing. Okay. I might cleanse now. We did get Curse of the Lichen, but it'll be okay. Rude. Okay, I should be able to do a rather ridiculous amount of damage here. I think. I mean, it's looking pretty good. So that's 30... So this isn't going to bleed me. 30, 60. We're still fine. That's like 100 damage. Like 100 damage, we're still fine. Hashtag just Bjorn things. Also, when they're multi-attacks like that, I get the block in between. Alright. This really sucks. This hand is awful. It's one of the worst I've had in a while. But we're going to have to just let it go. Once again... There we go. I could transform again. Taking 23, 24. You know what? Sure. Let's do it. I think we made it, team. Didn't have to use my immunity here. We are bleeding quite a bit, but I don't think it matters. If I had the Crimson set, life would be pretty spicy, but... we have something even better. Victory. 28, 28. Yep. Cool. Got rid of Lacerate. That's no big deal. We should be able to heal up a lot here, unless the game tells me to do something silly. Like, I don't know, not win the game. GG. GG. Block on Bjorn, huh? Pretty spicy. I cannot believe how well that went with the order. I picked that out like I had prophesied it. But that is the completion of the demon. Mortis may still have questions. But I don't. I won. I'm on a little bit of time constraint anyway today, so it worked out. By completing the demon, we unlocked the Hanged Man. At the end of each battle, remove a random card from the deck. The number of cards available to choose from when receiving reward is increased by 4. My goodness gracious. Okay, so we just never cut stuff from merchants. And we always probably have to pick up a card. Okay. I might just Stray for this one. Stray could be ridiculous with YOLO crap. Maybe we do. But of course, Bjorn's going to have to wait his turn because next up is the heroine with justice. Upon summoning a pet, a random enemy is summoned. Upon killing that enemy, Vanadis gains 20 gold. My question with this is if I go Raven Sister, which I probably will because I love that class. If I go Raven Sister and I summon Hugin multiple times, can I just farm infinite gold to buy out the Lucky Merchant? I don't know. I might try it. But thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed The Demon and Best Boy Bjorn. Thank you to the patrons and the Gentleman Sports channel. I greatly appreciate you. If you would like to have my channel, feel free to join the Discord description down below. And I will see you next time for some justice.